Right, we're going up against the Dillo. He's at 2400 now. Trying to think, I don't think we've actually played tank spam. We actually played ASIM defense. We managed to win one, then we lost one, and there hasn't been anything since. I think this is the pack to go for. Now, we know that his fans are going to be saying something about tank spam. And yeah, he's not going to be unaware of this. It's going to be interesting to see what he does, because if he makes the wrong choice, it's going to be an auto lose. So it's kind of like playing Phantom Rays. If the opponent goes for like something like, let's say, forts, then they just automatically lose. Doesn't matter what their skill level is. There's certain things that just cannot counter. Okay, didn't even realize that we had to okay, so we're gonna have to do this. Speed spec. So does that mean he's aggro? I almost want to just get more arc lights. I mean, more of these guys. Like, I don't even want crawlers. Probably not bad to put crawlers though, at least in the back. And the reason why is so I can click my like, you know, my shield. Do we ever go like this right away, just so we can prevent the next round for there to be like phoenixes or something? Man, our guns did absolutely nothing. All right, so one more tank and two more chaff, I guess. I'm not actually so experienced with this Fang, so I don't even know how to position the Fangs. Okay, so there's crawlers now. I feel like if you're gonna click Fang Shield, you might as well like just go all Fang, because the technologies for the crawler doesn't seem to be that good. Like, the loose formation is just more nerfed, so there's no text you can click on the crawler. I mean, it doesn't mean don't go crawler, but maybe it's better to just go all one chaff unit. Guess he's gonna go Mustang. And Mustang's just pretty good for us in general. Kind of want to start selling our guns. He's starting to sell his. He's got the AG, so I guess that's a reason not to click the portable shield. That's a reason. Now we have a reason to go into crawlers. Because crawlers are good into Mustangs. Whereas arc lights, they're not great into the Fangs. We'll see how this goes. I don't mind what we've done so far. I might keep this around because it's going to be advent. He might want to put a crawler here in case of a missile. I don't know. So far, though, I'm not so worried about this. I feel like I'm not seeing any scorpions. Did he go for the improved scorpion card? No, so that's not good for him, I guess. I guess he's refusing to use scorpions. And the sabers are getting kind of fat, so he's feeling pretty. He's sitting really comfortable here, I think. EMP. Advanced missile device. Do we just skip here? Alright. I think we just go for crawlers now. Because, you know, there's no reason not to go crawlers. This I probably want to sell. Oops. Committing into the Mustangs. That's good to see, I think. I think that's good to see. Phantom Ray armor play is available, but I'd probably only do it if it was in the drop, because it's just too much of a commitment. All he needs to do is just build a marksman, and then... or a phoenix, and, you know, everything you've done is just useless. Now I'm a little bit worried about getting overrun on this side. But as long as we could hold on till we just clean up here. But we're not cleaning up here. I think you put one more tank here next round. Some Mustangs are going to get levels, which is going to get concerning. Okay, I want to put something in this flank. Is the Phoenix going to do anything? It's probably not bad, but it's not ideal, I guess. Let's go for like the cell or something. 300 for the sandworm. Maybe you could just go for a sandworm cheese or something. I don't know. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep building tanks. Guess we could like take out this tower pretty quick. Now I wish I had more crawlers, but yeah, we didn't know that the Mustangs were going to be a thing. These Void Eyes are kind of deadly. 4,500. Yeah, they're going to one-shot the level 1s, but see, this is a really good... That was a really good... We're going to get a free tower here. I like seeing him go into the Void Eyes and teching them because the Void Eyes are not the answer. So I could already tell that like he's committing into the wrong units. Like the Scorpions would have been way scarier. Yeah, I guess you could go for the attack, but you got to range the Mustang. I'm not quite sure if I want to range it. Improved Scorpion is offered again. That's kind of scary. Boy, oh boy, what do we do? Like we have to sell this. And put something here. I just don't know about this. Like, okay, well, you have to take it, right? So we'll sell this. It's done its job. Go for the cast flank on this side. You just go temp armor or temp range or temp speed. Maybe just temp range. Right? It's kind of just, he's not too worried about this. He's got the Void Eye, but he's got charge shot. See, the charge shot, yeah, you don't need the charge shot, I think, because 2800, you're not one-shotting the same level Sledge even with the charge shot. I'd be more afraid if he goes flying like that. That's what I'm worried about here. If he starts flying, we'd be in some pretty big trouble. Look at this. This is doing a lot. His tank line is just crazy. And he has to go flying next. I'm starting to worry for Dillo here. It's not going to take, you know, just one more round away and that's going to be it. Do we need this thing for free? Don't even know. Maybe just take it for free, right? It's level 3. Okay, so now we're worried about these guys flying. Right, because he needs to do something. So we'll range this. Probably put something here as well. Like put a little cast flank here. Maybe just go for another Mustang. Think we start borrowing. Or I don't think you could do anything with the borrow. Like what can you actually do? Just go for additional defense. All right, 4 missiles. Instant raid and pivot. Just he said, guys, these Void Eyes are just complete garbage. I don't know why I got scammed. And he's saying this is, you know, no more Void Eyes. We got to pivot into something crazy. But I just think though at round 7 you can't pivot into. You can't really pivot anymore into stuff like that. I wish we won there, but at the same time, I want to give him a chance. I don't feel like it's right to just win right here. Can't go Wasp. Probably can't go with this. Scorpions. Yeah, he's got to go for the Scorpion. All right, we'll go for this, right? Because we can go fire. Guess he's more worried about the fire than we are. But I mean, we got stuff that doesn't like fire either. I think you have to click shield here, like energy shield, maybe? His oil's not available. I guess we have to like... You have to be careful because he's going to fire us as well. Like, we have a lot of stuff that doesn't want to get fired. Might as well go for the attack. I don't know. What do we do here? Let's get a better like aiming on the oil, maybe. Maybe just a crawler. Probably want a missile here, but too late. Ah, okay. I don't think the rhinos are gonna do that much. Like the rhinos are, I mean, maybe they will. There's 3 of them. If he had exploding rhino, but he doesn't want exploding rhino since he just dies all at once. But he's got the wasps here as well. Yeah, this is not gonna work. I mean, it really felt like he was just, it really felt like he was, I feel bad because, honestly, you know, I would consider Dillo to be one of the best players in the game. And, you know, what we're doing is not complicated, right? Cast flank, line of tanks, marksman, you know, this is basic, right? Someone brand new to the game can just do this, right? And he was like, he was trying to go for this, but like it just instantly was like, you know what, this is not doing anything. And then, but he's already double teched, so he already lost the game at that point. You might as well just keep going to the void eyes and go flying. And then he went, okay, I'm gonna have to go, like the Radiants are gonna solve the problem, but then they did nothing. And then the last attempt was this crazy rhino flank with the wasps behind, which is kind of crazy. And I mean, these tanks are just too strong. They even were able to beat this little like this wasp pack. I just want to see though if it's like, should he have really given up on the void eyes? And the crazy thing is, he was offered the scorpion and he never wanted it. All right, so let's take a look at, you know, a couple things. Like, first of all, you know, was it right to give up on the? I feel like it's kind of like us. If we're building a lot of tanks, you cannot just pivot into like scorpions or something. You know what I mean? Like they don't share the same tech upgrade. So we're gonna check it out for Dillo here. See, improved scorpion gets offered for like the 5th time. He doesn't take it. I guess like, okay, we could try to see if it works, but like why can't more like void eyes be the right answer? Like why isn't flying like good? Isn't flying a good idea as well? I mean, he does have flying on the tech bar. Okay, so I guess this is like a ladder. So we'll just try flying, right? Now you could argue that this is very, like, it's not going to work because later on, once the flying gets countered, then, you know, then you're in trouble. But it's better than dying, right? It's better than going to 200 HP. Like, you know, if he could do damage with this, then who knows, right? But look at this. This is just a massacre. Flying does nothing. Flying does absolutely nothing. And this is the end. We got to be happy he loses. We got to be happy that we went for the marksman on, I think, like round 2, because the marksman, you know, the Mustangs, they all are, they're pretty critical here. So now we try the improved scorpion. Probably take range, right? Maybe you sell the saber, right? Because the saber isn't doing. I mean, the saber's giving you some tank. So, right. Let's see if this does anything. Proof saber, you get extra 10 range, a little bit of extra HP. It's mainly like the extra 10 range, but is it worth like the extra 50 to get that 10 range? I can tell you already, it looks a lot better, but I feel like it's too little. Like maybe we just needed to spread out the scorpions better. Or I think he just maybe his composition just wasn't good enough to support the scorpion. All right, let's just try the normal scorpion. Or wait, we want the improved scorpion, right? Do you need the range? 110 versus 135? Probably. Right? What do we upgrade? Let's go temp range. I don't know about temp speed, but you know, maybe just a random missile here. This is kind of doing something. But this is a huge problem. These cast flanks are just, man, doing so much better after putting the cast flank in every single game. I don't agree with the way the Tank Master plays it. He just goes crazy. He just puts like 100 tanks here with like one chaff. All right, so it looks like, yeah, the Scorpions didn't work. This didn't work. That didn't work. Probably the only thing that works is a, you know, is a mountain. But at this point, you got to do 2,800 damage. But maybe you can beacon the mountain backwards like the next turn. Can't go level 2. It's so close, but you can't go level 2 unless you sell something. The problem is that he's invested too much into these Void Eyes. That's the reason why this isn't working for him. There's no other reason. Not quite sure this is going to work. Probably his own flank. Like, I don't know why he's not doing his own flank here. I feel like though this is gonna die. But you know, will it have done enough? Will it have stalled the army enough? It will. But how much damage is there actually to do here after making such a huge investment? Not even 500? That's not good. All right. So guess the raid and play wasn't too bad, I guess. What about this? Like, let's just try one more thing. I'm thinking, like, what about like the exploding rhino? Like, can you just go pure exploding rhinos right now? Guess you gotta sell something. Maybe they come in like after, you know, things lock on. Like, so they don't quite, you know, they don't quite come like. Okay, let's spread these guys out. My favorite thing in the whole world is exploding rhinos. So I'm hoping that this works. You could see there's a possibility, right? They're walking in, and you don't want them to. I guess this one. Okay, this does a little bit. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. I'll tell you what. When you win by an exploding rhino, you're making a statement. You're not just winning, right? You're making a statement. You're like, you know what? You screw with me. You screw with like Bin Laden. You know. Okay, so exploding rhinos is the best idea here. so far, which honestly is not. I mean, what do I do? Do I have to hack this or something? Do I have to EMP it? You know, what am I supposed to do, right? Am I guess you could click EMP, but then he clicks photon, then you lose harder. You can click, maybe you click you know, the AP. Maybe that's good. All right. I'm sure there's other solutions here. I just yeah. I mean, the marksman is only, you have to think about this. The marksman is only at level 1. So what strikes me as something that would work also is some kind of wraith play with range. I mean, with armor, or even phantom ray. It's either phantom ray or like a wraith. Which one do you go for? Like, which one do we have money for elite recruiting 3 of them? Guess you have to sell something. No armor. Wait. Doesn't run armor? Okay, so maybe we just try it with Phantom Race. Okay, armor race. We even missile this preemptively because we know that there's a good chance of them. We know there's a good chance of there being something there. Have we lost a single Phantom Ray yet? Nope. Marksman is not doing anything. But I don't think we're going to be able to win this here. Yeah, this isn't going to be quite enough. But, I mean, you know, at least it's something, right? At least it's something. It's not it's not the biggest investment. I mean, I don't know. Maybe his raiding idea was good. You know, I can't fault him for going raiding, I think. So, still not ideal. And a pretty huge commitment. Like I said, I think he's screwed the moment he goes into, like, you know, a unit, a carry unit, double texts it, and then just says, you know what, I don't want you anymore. I think he got a little bit, he felt like, okay, so you get the scorpions, so you'd think, okay, it's finally time to go for scorpions, right? But yeah, it's another unit that has to get teched and everything. And what about his chaff clear? Like, whatever happened to his chaff clear? Is his chaff clear considered to be good? Maybe his problem is his chaff clear. Can we fix his chaff clear, or... maybe we just, like, give up this side. Forgot about the Vulcan. Look at this. Look at this. This is so bad. This cast flank is just so good. Scorpion's trying to do something, but there's just too much. How do you beat this on this round? I don't think you could win anymore. Maybe the easiest solution is just the level 2 mountain. Just plop it down. You know, we didn't preemptively do anything. Oh my god. It's 100 short. Well, we know level 1 mountain probably isn't going to do anything. Exploding Rhino, maybe? I mean, did we sell the right item there? Like, did we sell the right unit? That's the best value, right? 450, this is 400. This is okay. But you get, like, you get 450 profit right away. You get only 300 here, so it's still the best sell. Okay, so you're not going for the mountain. Exploding Rhino, maybe? I think you click this if you're gonna try to commit into that a bit harder. Did he sell? Okay, no, he didn't sell any of the Raidens. The Raidens are still online. Uh-oh. Come on, move, 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 move. Yeah, okay. The Rhinos didn't do anything. Boy, oh boy. What can you do here? You could go for some kind of war crime, but it's not, the problem isn't the chaff anymore. It's the sledges, right? Sledges will just ripping through everything, and I mean, maybe you go for the war crime because, okay, there's no war crime. He plays it. He doesn't play cheese. He plays long term. Okay. So there's no war crime available. Maybe we just try the Rhino, but maybe with like some more missiles. My hope is my guess is that the Rhinos is still the best option here. I know it doesn't make him win the game, but it's better than just losing, I think. Probably just have to go on this side. Just gotta hope that we don't click, you know, put a shield down or something. Alright, 200 left over. Just missile everything. 100 left over. I don't know. Maybe missile, maybe upgrade these guys. Alright, Rhino, let's go. Wait, okay, the Rhino's coming. But there's crawlers, the crawlers. And this guy just got stuck on crawlers. Yeah. Alright, I don't think there's anything that can be done in the last round there. I mean, what if you went Abyss? What if you went for the Abyss with like some kind of healing? Like, there's not that much anti-air. Right, so what if the Abyss should work? Can you afford a level 2 one though with healing is the question. Okay, they didn't nerf the healing. Okay, so I'm thinking this is gonna work now. No space to put it down on the line unless you want to put it here. It's not a horrible spot. Here can be good too, but I think I prefer like here. So I'm thinking this is probably going to be his best bet just because you can heal quite a bit from these tanks. These tanks are juicy. But I don't want this to happen, right? This is the problem. You don't want this to happen. So maybe, I don't know, the problem is you only have one Abyss to kill everything, but you're losing every single side. It's so strong, these tanks, that there's very little breathing room. It's very strong. So you could try this, but I think this falls real quick as well. And these tanks don't care. They're not like waiting for the they're not waiting for the abyss to sweep them. They're just going like, okay, I see a tower, let me like one shot the tower real quick. Yeah, this isn't gonna work. Alright guys. Hopefully that was fun. We're happy.